How soon should you start to search for a house? Are you in the research or are you in the ready phase? We're going to talk about that in this video. My name is Forssenius, a realtor with the Elliott Real Estate team. And are you looking to purchase a house, or maybe you're just window shopping and deciding when's the best time to talk to somebody or actually get the ball rolling? We're going to talk about that in today's video. A lot of people that we consult with think that they have to have the perfect house in mind of what they're actually looking for or ready to move in tomorrow before talking with an agent. I would ask this question to yourself: when are you looking to put the key in the door and turn key and be inside that house? If it's within 6 months, I would recommend talking to an agent like myself, consult with them, see what your criteria is. If you don't have one in mind, they can run you through a list of questions to kind of pinpoint what you're actually looking for and a timeline that works best for you. We have found in the past that the sooner that we talk and we sit down and discuss what the timeline may be, the smoother the process goes. There may be homes that aren't willing to hit the market until that time that we talk to on the listing side, so we can keep you in mind for those houses that come on market, or maybe do an off-market deal with some of the people that we find that aren't willing to move for another 6, 7, 8 months, but we know that you are, and we can align that move together. So off-market deals are great when you are a little far out in the process, and if there's no off-market deals, then when you are ready to hit on market and search on market, you know exactly what you're looking for. You've been in communication with the agent. You know what your criteria is. They know what your criteria is. You're up to keep with the market. You know exactly what's going on. So when you are pre-approved and you are ready to go, you know exactly what you're looking for. You can get inside that house without being uneducated about the market, uneducated about the process. You know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay. If you're in a younger demographic, maybe 20s, 30s, you're most likely a first-time home buyer moving in from a rental to a new house. So it's important to know when your first mortgage payment is, so you're not double dipping on your rent payments versus when you have to move out to when you need to find something, and are you going to pay double? Here's the key thing to keep in mind: your first mortgage payment isn't due until the first full month after closing. So say you close on June 1st, your first mortgage payment isn't until August 1. That means that you have July counted as that full month before your first mortgage payment. Another key question that we get asked a bunch, especially if you're moving from a rental and you have like a time frame of what you're working with, is how long does it take to find a house? All depends on you, your criteria, and how soon you talk to somebody, but typically that's around 2 to 3 months. It may take shorter, it may take longer, but it also depends what you're looking for. Is what you're looking for actually out there, and how much of it is actively popping on the market in a short time frame. Also keep in mind the amount of time that it takes for closing on a property. So once you find something, it may take another 30 to 45 days before you can close on the property and call it yours and turn that key and get inside of it.
Let me in. Let me in.
And what we're seeing a lot of is rent backs of the property. That's meaning when the seller, after closing, after you close on the sign on the dotted line, after the 30 to 45 days of under contract process, the seller is still staying in the property after closing for an allowed amount of time. This gives that time for them to find another house, for them to have that extra time to move out. So some of the properties on market that you might find, the seller wants more time in that property, and you may not have that time. So all the more merry of talk to an agent, so you have that time, you have that freedom, and a little bit less stress, knowing that you know your criteria, you have the time to spend, your first mortgage payment isn't due until the first full month after, and you know what's going on. So talk to an agent 3 to 6 months before you have to be inside of the home. And when I say talk to an agent, I mean actually sit down and have a consultation with that agent. If you are looking in the Richmond area, I offer free, no obligation consultations. If you want to talk about your timeline, your criteria, and the current market conditions of the Richmond area, and how's that going to affect you and your chances on offering a house, again, link in the description below on scheduling a time with that. I wouldn't recommend that you just schedule random showings from Zillow. You're going to get assigned to random agents, and they don't know anything about you. You don't know anything about them. I highly recommend just doing open houses, going to open houses, interviewing different agents around, so you know that you work well with that person and you know who you're searching with when the time comes for when you want to search. Now we can talk numbers, but I would prefer that out to talking with a lender ahead of time as well. They can help you discuss what goals or what things you have to work on in order to get that house that you want, or to show you what you're pre-approved for now, and if now is a good time for you to search as well. Now, if you're a seller who needs to sell before they buy, timing can be a little tricky as well. Now, depending on your situation, do you have to take that equity out of that first home in order to purchase something else? Do you have something else lined up? Are you looking for a rent back? Or do you have a place to stay? It all depends on your situation, but talk to a realtor ahead of time. They can best help you and kind of pinpoint your goals, your wants, your needs, along with showing you market conditions and maybe what's allowed in today's market, with rent back and stuff. And properly do a CMA for you, a cost market analysis of your home, anywhere you can find on the popular sites, estimates of what your home is worth, but is that actually the true value? Did you put $40,000 in the kitchen after purchase? Did you upgrade the roof last year? Have you not done anything to the property since the 1950s? All of these things can take into account of how that market value is moved. The online platforms, Zillow, Redfin, they all do a great job looking at the comps and strictly as numbers based, but what have you done to the property? What have you not done to the property? And how does the property looking condition wise is really determine the exact value, what's right to be listed at. There's a site that actually may counter in some of those factors, and that is HomeBot. Link's going to be in the description below. You can sign up for free. You don't even have to put your phone number in. You don't even have to talk with any kind of realtor, and they will give you an exact estimated market value instead of an estimated range of what your home is worth on market. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, contact me below. Book a consult with me if you need to talk. I'll see you guys in the next one.